Hello, and welcome to Middle Tennessee State University Student Unions Department. We look forward to working with you to plan your upcoming event in one of our facilities. The buildings within MTUnions' purview include the Student Union Building, the James Union Building, and the Keithley University Center. We strongly advise that event organizers begin their planning by checking the availability of the venues being considered for their events. This video will demonstrate how you can use the campus reservation software, which is called 25 Live, to find that information. When identifying a date for your event, please note that a minimum of 5 business days advance notice is required for conference room or tabling reservation requests, and at least 20 business days is required for events, although as much advance notice as possible is appreciated. Well-executed events typically take months of careful planning, so please leave yourself adequate time to ensure the best outcome. So let's begin. To check room availability, navigate your web browser to mtsu.edu/25live or click on the provided link from the MTUnions webpage to search the reservation software used campus-wide at MTSU. No login is required for you to utilize the search dashboard. Simply click on the 25 Live Pro button. The two main options on this dashboard are the quick search function, which allows you to search by events or by location, and the public location searches, which lists the various buildings on campus with reservable spaces. If you have a particular room in mind, you can use the quick search and type the name of the room into the search locations field. You will be guided directly to the room where you can view details about the space and check if it is available on the date that you prefer. If you are uncertain which room you would like, you can use the public location search to explore the buildings where you might want to host your event. Scroll to one of the buildings you are considering and click on it to view all the spaces that are able to be reserved in that particular facility. In 25 Live, the list view within a location search shows all the rooms within the building you have selected. It gives you a quick synopsis of their features as well as a maximum capacity for each. For even more detail, you can click into any room to get pictures of that particular space, square footage, notes about technology and accessibility, and more specifics on how that space is able to be utilized. Okay, next, let's go back to our location search and look at the calendar view. You may have a general idea of the date range in which you'd like to plan your event, but would like to check what else is happening in the building in and around that time, and the calendar tab allows you to see that. You can define a time range by choosing a start date, then altering this search to display from 1 week all the way up to 16 weeks at a time. This allows you to see which rooms have already been reserved on each day and gives you a sense of the events with which you might be competing before you identify when and where to plan your event. The next way to view information in a location search is by selecting the Availability tab. This screen displays a grid of events that are occurring in each room of the building on the date you specify. Navigate to the date and time you're looking for to see which rooms are available and which are already in use at that time. Some spaces are able to be shared by multiple parties at the same time. For example, we often have concurrent tabling reservations in the Student Union atrium. On the availability grid, you can view events as overlapping, in which each concurrent reservation is overlaid by the others, or in separated mode, which allows you to more easily see what exactly is going on in these spaces, so you can determine if your event will compete with another. For example, if you check February 14th and find that there are 4 other Valentine's Day bake sales already being planned, you might decide to hold your bake sale on another day in a different location, or opt to find a new way to fundraise altogether. Finally, the Availability Weekly tab in a location search is a way for you to view room availability for the weeks you specify. Just choose a start date and select how many weeks you would like to display. As you scroll down the page, you can see all the reservable spaces in the building and their availability for the time period you have selected. You can even customize your search further by choosing to display only certain days of the week. This is helpful if you were trying to select a location for a weekly organizational meeting. For example, if you'd like to reserve a conference room in the Student Union for your group's weekly meeting, you can select just Mondays and choose up to a 16-week period, which coincidentally is approximately the length of an entire semester. This will help take the guesswork out of determining which days and times conference rooms are potentially available for your group to meet during the semester. A few important notes on availability. Rooms that have preset or built-in furniture, such as conference rooms, are able to be turned around more quickly than event spaces, which typically involve customized setups and often production. Please understand that for these spaces, many different teams, including catering, custodial, setup crews, etc., are involved in recovering a room after an event, so it is unlikely that it'll be able to transition between one program to another within the same day. Some even require multi-day setups. Please contact an MTUnions scheduler to discuss what is realistic in each scenario. Also, it is worth mentioning that the room availability you are currently viewing may not reflect space requests that are already in process. It is possible that the room you have selected is not available on your preferred date and time, so take a moment to identify an alternative date or location in the event it becomes necessary. Please never advertise your event until you have received a reservation confirmation from the scheduler. Once you've identified a date or dates that may work for your event, you may move forward with submitting a space request. Proceed to the MTUnions webpage to complete an online space request form. I hope you have found this video helpful in learning how to navigate the search functions of MTSU's reservation software 25 Live. Please do not hesitate to reach out to the MTUnions department for help if you have questions. You may visit our website, send us an email, or give us a call. We look forward to working with you. I hope you found this video helpful in learning how to navigate the search functions of MTSU's reservation software 25 Live. Please do not hesitate to reach out to the MTUnions department for help if you have questions. You may visit our website, send us an email, or give us a call. We look forward to working with you.